Hey Marcus, you want to say something to your hometown crowd?
How's it, Nashville? Welcome to the NFL Draft. Enjoy yourself. Let's go.
Also joining us are Hall of Famers Joe Green and Tim Brown. All three of these men embody excellence on and off the field and represent greatness across generations of NFL history. Guys?
All right. Tonight, as part of NFL 100, we are announcing the greatest prize in the history of professional sports. One fan is about to win 2 season tickets for the next 100 years. Thousands of incredible fans around the world showed us their passion for their team and how generations of families have been connected through football. With us here tonight are the 3 finalists.
I'm here. And the winner of NFL season's tickets for the next 100 years. That's what I said, 100 years. Representing the New York Giants.
Just as happy, or those kids hugging their dad right there, their great-grandchildren as well. Right now, the twinkle in the eye. 100 years of tickets.
That's a strong suit game for his son, too. That's a great suit.
Look at that scene out there. I still can't get enough of it here on Broadway. You got the gold football. That's neat. Great way to start this event off with a fan and his family getting that amazing prize given to them by Mean Joe Green. Okay, it's time to start.
Congratulations, Greg, to you and your family. You will enjoy NFL history together for decades to come. Now, you guys ready to get started? The 2019 NFL Draft is now officially open. The Arizona Cardinals are on the clock.
All righty, this is it. The drama is building, and it's about to finally get. Do you think it is going to be Kyler Murray?
I think it's Kyler Murray. There were 2 people in that draft room on the phone. One might have been calling Kyler Murray. One might have been calling Josh Rosen to let him know what's going to happen.
Or the Giants or the Redskins to say,
Or them.
What do you think? Okay, let's now send it to the stage and get the first pick of the draft revealed by the commissioner of the National Football League. And a big, huge, dramatic moment here in Nashville to kick off the 2019 draft.
With the first pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Kyler Murray, quarterback, Oklahoma.
And so it is. The assumed is really happening. Kyler Murray, the Heisman Trophy winner out of Oklahoma, at 5'10" and 1/8", just became the first overall pick in this draft, sending the Arizona Cardinals potentially to the trade block for Josh Rosen, as we all expect. And Cliff Kingsbury, when he said that he would make Kyler Murray the first overall pick in the NFL draft given the chance, given that chance, has made it happen.
And when we found out that they had the #1 pick that first day, we thought they would go get somebody to tackle Russell Wilson. They just said, forget that, we're going to go find our own Russell Wilson. And that's what they did here with Kyler Murray. There's going to be bumps in the road for Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. But they just became must-see TV next year to watch what this kid does.
Right, without a question. You just mentioned it. Is just a week ago, a guy that was 5'10", that a lot of people wondered, could you be a franchise guy? Got the highest paid, and became the highest paid quarterback in National Football League history. And that's exactly what they're banking on, is that even if he's not a great pocket passer right off the bat, can he be special like he was on tape, like he was in college? Can he run around and make those Russell Wilson type plays at big moments in games?
With the second pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Nick Bosa, defensive end, Ohio State.
So Nick will play his ball out on the West Coast in Northern California. We all know his brother plays it in Southern California. His father also a first-round selection. So the Bosas, you'll see in a second, join some pretty respectable company in the NFL in that department. And DJ, you were telling me that scouts throughout the NFL were drooling over this kid being a prospect coming in, and now he's in the National Football League.
Last year, you remember when Sam Darnold was coming out, people were critical of how he played against Ohio State. That guy walking right there is why he didn't play well in that game. He hit him repeatedly. He dominated when he was on the football field. Needs to stay healthy, but everything I've heard is he is 100% healthy and ready to go. I think the 49ers just got the best football player in this year's draft.
And you think about what they did up front. They spent a lot of money on that defensive front, but now you've got D Ford who can rush on one side. You've got Bosa on the other side.
The Jets select Quinnen Williams, nose tackle, Alabama.
Is as good as they come, and he's heading his way to take on the rest of the AFC East.
Every single game, the most dominant player on the field was Quinnen Williams. You watch Alabama play, you can't take your eyes off him. This, to me, was the best player available, the second best player in the draft. I thought this was a home run pick for the Jets. And now you look at this defense up the middle. Ozzie Newsome used to always say, build that defense up the middle, coach. You remember those days. Leonard Williams, Quinnen Williams up front. You go sign C.J. Mosley to be that alpha dog in the middle of your defense. And you've got Jamal Adams, one of the best young safeties in the NFL. That's pretty darn good.
I'm looking at my sheet right now, and it doesn't make sense. I see 6'3", 303 pounds, 8'3", 40 yards. He's too big, he's too fast, and it's exactly what Daniel said a little while ago. This kid has no idea how good he's going to be when he's 25 years old. This guy could be scary. He's got the world by the palm of his hand, and I wish him the best.
All right, when I talk about him being dominant, I can show you what I'm talking about.
There he is, the commissioner, with the first pick of 3 for the Raiders tonight.
With the fourth pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders select Clelin Ferrell, defensive end, Clemson.
Big 99 with a sack.
Clelin Ferrell, defensive end.
And Clelin Ferrell gets the sack.
The 2018 ACC Defensive Player of the Year.
Well, this might be a surprise to a lot of people not see Clelin Ferrell going this high, but he's a very productive football player, a power rusher, plenty of effort.
The pick is about to be made, and the announcement's about to be made by somebody who is here on behalf or with the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
The Buccaneers' first round pick. We hope this wish gives Casey the physical and emotional strength to face any challenges that come his way. Okay, Casey, now's the time.
With the 5th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Devin White, linebacker, LSU.
All right, so Devin White's going to bring his game and his horseback riding to Tampa, Florida, and go try and hunt down from NFC South quarterbacks. What do you think, DJ?
It makes a lot of sense. When you lose Quan Alexander in free agency, he signed a big money deal with the San Francisco 49ers. They went out and found, in my opinion, an upgrade over Quan Alexander. Both played at LSU. This is a player with tremendous range, sideline to sideline, and he can cover. You look at that division, you've got to deal with Alvin Kamara and Christian McCaffrey. Your linebackers, coach, they better be able to run and cover.
By the way, you see the boot situation? The three-piece suit boot combination right here by Devin White? This is neat. Sorry, I had to point out the footwear, coach.
Oh, no problem at all. This kid is fast, right? He's a new school linebacker, I like to call him. He's a sideline-to-sideline guy. You don't see those big, physical inside linebackers from those guys anymore. He's got to cover. He can scrape and hit. He can scrape sideline to sideline. You see him cover tight ends. You see him cover backs out of the backfield. This guy is a difference maker on the defensive side.
With the 6th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Daniel Jones, quarterback, Duke.
So they do love a quarterback, and it's the kid from Duke. Daniel Jones is coming to New York, and obviously they know what it's like to get a Cutcliffe-type product in their house. Obviously, Cutcliffe is a Manning family teacher in a way, obviously, and Cutcliffe is sending Daniel Jones to the pros as the 6th overall pick in the draft.
I thought David Gettleman tipped his hand a little bit today when he said, he was asked about the important traits in a quarterback, and he said they have to be able to adjust to adversity, and he said not many quarterbacks in this draft have faced adversity on the field. When you're playing at Duke, Daniel Jones did not play with a player that's been drafted in the NFL during his time as a starter. He was not surrounded by all the talent. He got beat up. He's faced that adversity. I think that was a big deal to Dave Gettleman.
All right, it's time for the Jacksonville Jaguars pick to be revealed as the Lions are already a couple of minutes into their pick.
With the 7th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Josh Allen, defensive end, Kentucky.
That's his best player available. That's a smart pick. Take the best player available. They didn't get it out of Dante Fowler, ended up trading him to the Los Angeles Rams. They're going to take another crack at it here in the top 10, see if they can't find a pass rusher. I think this is great value where they found him. I thought the 3rd best player in the draft.
Yeah, going into this, I thought they were going to go offensive tackle as well. You thought their defense was pretty secure top to bottom. Go offensive tackle and sure things up. But as you said, I don't think they expected Josh Allen to be here at this point. This is the best player on our board, and we're going to knock it off, and that's how we're going to draft. It's a great move. It's a great football play. You talk about having length and athleticism on the edge. This guy is fast, ran a 4.6, but as tall and long as he is, he can get low and really bend the edge. He creates issues for tackles with his get off, and he's got a great stiff arm that can collapse the pocket from the outside in.
His son Wesley is in his arm as he's being drafted. His jacket kind of looks like a Jaguar.
It is.
I mean, it kind of works. It all works. And he's got a lot of people think it could have been 3rd overall in this draft. The Pepsi draft tweets on the banner below. All of us here at NFL Network with the Lions pick about to be announced want to send our best to Kelly Stafford, the wife of Matthew Stafford, who's recovering from brain surgery. We're all thinking of her. She's been sharing some very courageous thoughts on social media, and we are all with her and the Stafford family and send our best to her and them. All right, now time to see who's the latest to wear the Honolulu blue in the NFL.
With the 8th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select T.J. Hockenson, Iowa.
Well, when you're Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia, and you were in New England and watched what Rob Gronkowski could do as an inline tight end, you you appreciate a guy like T.J. Hawkinson. Now, he's not Rob Gronkowski. He's not that big. He's not quite that athletic. But he is a dominant run blocker, and he's more than adequate in the passing game. Gets open, catches everything. He's going to be great in the red zone. They put a lot of resources into the offensive line, and now they get basically another offensive lineman. That's how good this kid is in the run game.
And you guys know how much we love tight ends at Stanford. I watched this film. I couldn't get enough. I love the way this kid plays. Reminded me a lot of Zach Ertz in the passing game, where you can talk. But this guy can run a 4.7. He's fast. He's explosive. But this guy gets open repeatedly on everybody. Deep routes, short routes, underneath routes, and he will stick his face in your face and block you at the line of scrimmage.
Well, and you just love, as you said, the flexibility here, because they need to continue to improve the run game to help Matthew Stafford. But the biggest mismatch in football is a good tight end. I mean, you look at Kenny Galladay, Marvin Jones, Danny Amendola, and now this kid on the inside. I love the weapons that they put around Matthew Stafford.
All right, let's get a chance to take a look at T.J. Hawkinson. And what I love about his game, again, he's my favorite player in the draft. He's not
Contingent here in the state of Tennessee. All excited to hear who's going to be the latest Buffalo Bills. We all know they chose Josh Allen out of the 7th position last year, which just happened again. My mind is blown about that. We got to get to that later on, but here's the Bills' latest pick.
With the 9th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Ed Oliver, defensive tackle, Houston.
That was an easy one for the Buffalo Bills. He had mentioned it. I had heard going up to 3 for either Quinnen Williams or Ed Oliver. And look, they were patient. They sat right where they were, and Ed Oliver fell right into their lap. They need some more pass rush. He's going to give them that from the inside, and they'll turn him loose. It was frustrating, Kurt, to watch him on college tape. They would play him head up over the center, line him up blocked, as I like to reference it.
And trades happen all the time, and this is the first trade that happened tonight. We almost got out of the top 10 without a trade. It's now the next pick. The Bengals are on the clock. But the team that never moves up and down the draft board, where my card is clean, I'm never crossing anything out, are the Pittsburgh Steelers. They rarely make a move to go, as they just did, from 20 up 10 spots to the Broncos at 10. So we're about to get the pick, and you just think for sure this is Devin Bush.
The Denver Broncos have traded the 10th pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers. For Pittsburgh's pick, please welcome back to the stage 1979 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year, Hall of Famer and Steeler legend, Joe Green.
With the 10th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Devin Bush, linebacker, Michigan.
There you go. Devin Bush, to be honest with you, one of the fastest players at the position I've seen since I've been watching Michigan, since I went to the school there in 1986. And he's going to go out there, and if you try and mess with him pregame, he's going to stomp on your logo, and he's going to go hunt somebody down for you. I also like his outfit right here. Quite a presence, and also you played with his dad, right?
I did, yeah. We won a Super Bowl together many years ago. But it's so cool to see this. I think it's a perfect fit. We talked about them jumping up. Cincy was another team that needed a linebacker. He would have been a great fit if Cincy was coming up next. They jumped their rival to get the player that they wanted.
I think it's funny that Jim Harbaugh's favorite player is now John Harbaugh's least favorite player. When he's going to go up against Lamar Jackson, chasing him all over the field. Look, there are two big-time linebackers. I don't think there's much difference between Devin White and Devin Bush
here in Nashville.
With the 11th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Jonah Williams, tackle, Alabama.
If interesting that they picked Jonah Williams, and you listen at the end to see which position they listed. Was it going to be guard or was it going to be tackle? It is tackle for Jonah Williams coming out of Alabama. That was a lot of question around the league. Which position, Kurt, is he going to play at the next level?
Well, and he could play either, but, you know, you're always looking for those tackles if you can get them. If that's your position of need, that's what you hear right there. But, you know, these are never the sexiest picks, right? Because they're not the guys that score touchdowns. But as a quarterback, you love to know that you're taking care of them on the edges. This guy will do that for Andy Dalton.
When I watched this guy, the one word that kept coming up was consistency. He blocked his guy. He was in great position. He was never in bad position. He played against great talent, high talent. The guy just blocked his man over and over and over again. Maybe he's not the quickest, most explosive guy, but he blocked. He can pass set. He can drive block. He can back. He can come from the backside. This guy's a good football player.
Well, the conversation about the Bengals leading into the draft is it possible if there's a quarterback on the board that they like, that they would go ahead and select Andy Dalton's successor instead with their first round selection. They chose a protector for Andy Dalton. When we come back, we hit our dozenth pick of the night. The Packers with the Dolphins as the Baker's dozen. Falcons and Redskins right behind them.
The Green Bay Packers select Rashawn Gary, linebacker, Michigan.
All right, so there's Rashawn Gary, who's in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and he is emotional. His dream is coming true. Talking to Packers brass right now. So again, the last time that they had 2 first-round selections, they used it on B.J. Raji, known as the Raji Island, when he picked off, as you know, a pass in the NFC Championship game to send the Packers on. And it's a very emotional moment for this young man who, from New Jersey, played his game in Ann Arbor. He's created his own agency to represent him and set himself up business-wise. He's got a Packer hat in his hand.
In the 2019 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Christian Wilkins, defensive tackle, Clemson.
There's some value for you. He's my 7th overall player in this draft. I did not think he would end up falling all the way down there. That's why I ended up putting him in my mock draft with the Miami Dolphins, just because the connection. His defensive line coach for the Miami Dolphins. These guys got let's with this.
So let's see that one more time from a different angle. Look out below. Look out below. He's all fired up to be in the National Football League. Oh, one more angle. Look out. That is, I'll say he took the charge. I'll say he took the charge. I will say that.
With the 14th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Chris Lindstrom, guard, Boston College.
And can we go back to the combine ritual? I said, just get this guy to the Patriots. Chris Lindstrom looks like a Patriot. Well, Dimitroff was a Patriot. Scott Fioli was a Patriot. So I'm going to say that's closest to the pin.
As you can see in the War Room camera, the brass Arthur Blank and the aforementioned Thomas Dimitroff in there celebrating. When we come back, where is Dwayne Haskins going to wind up? Is Josh Rosen on the move? We'll get the latest when we return. All right, meanwhile, back at the draft, here is the DC pick.
With the 15th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Washington Redskins select Dwayne Haskins, quarterback, Ohio State.
He is from Maryland. As you can see, he's Maryland through and through. The Terrapins wanted him to go to school there and play at Maryland, but Ohio State came and got him. And after leaving Ohio State, he goes home. As you can see at his draft party in a bowling alley in Gaithersburg, Maryland, the folks there know who Dwayne Haskins is and have known who he has been for quite some time, and he has to be thrilled to be the guy going home, the choice of the Washington Redskins.
Up next, Steve's old team, the Carolina Panthers.
With the 16th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Brian Burns, defensive end, Florida State.
Brian Burns was a name I heard come up over and over again over the last week. teams that were down towards the bottom of the first round were talking about trading up. Some teams early in the draft were wondering how far they could go back and still get Brian Burns. He's got the best get-off quickness in this year's draft coming off the edge. The question was the weight. He played in the 220s. He shows up at the combine at 249, and that was a big feather in his cap that teams were able to get past that weight thing, Coach.
The guy that people kept saying how light he was when he came out of college was Javon Curse. He's too light, he's too skinny. Is he going to be able to, and that guy showed up and dominated the league. I don't know that this guy's that type of a player, but that's what I kept thinking when I kept watching him. You were 100% right. This guy's got a first step that is beyond anybody else in this draft. It is quick, it is explosive, he is long. You see how thin and long he's built, but this guy can get around the edge in a heartbeat.
Spider-Man is his celebration, Kurt. So he just gave a little Spider-Man there with his hands.
Is that what that was?
That's what that was.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like it.
So we are halfway through the first round. The 16th pick was just made. 10 defensive players, 6 offensive players, 3 quarterbacks, including Daniel Jones, who the Giants chose with their first of 2 first-round picks. The pick that they traded Odell Beckham for when we come back. All right, so it's time for the Giants to use the pick that they got in the trade for Odell Beckham, sending Beckham to the Cleveland Browns. Who will personify the pick? Whoever the Giants are going to pick now will always be the guy that they got for the Odell Beckham pick. So let's see. Oh, my God. Silence is golden. Good Lord.
Joining us from Camp Humphreys in South Korea, please join me in welcoming members of the 2nd Infantry Division, ROC U.S. Combined Division. Among them is Warrant Officer James Benecke. He's a native of Brooklyn, New York, and he's about to make the Giants pick. Officer Benecke, take it away.
With the 17th pick of the 2019 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Dexter Lawrence, defensive tackle, Clemson. Second and none!
Guy with a O-line, maybe an outlier, could be a tight end. So get another weapon there because they got the receivers, the defense is stacked, but I'm with you, I think offensive line as well.
Is that guy a left Vikings fan? I couldn't tell right there.
He wasn't eligible for the tickets for 100 years then? Got to be a finalist at least.
With the 18th pick in the 2019 draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Garrett Bradbury, center, North Carolina State.
Well done. And Kirk Cousins, we don't have video on him, but he's celebrating along with Garrett Bradbury. This is the best center in the draft and one of the best to come out in the last handful of years. Guys, I call him the Grim Reacher, Coach, because I've never seen somebody reach more guys in the run game than what Garrett Bradbury does. He is outstanding with his quickness. 9 and 7, 3 straight years in a row. They've got to find a way to get to the next level. I'd love to see him give the quarterback some help.
I'd love to see it too. I competed against this guy, Marcus Mariota. That's one thing you have not been able to see on the NFL level for him is that consistent downfield passing. This guy made a ton of big plays in college. He's got a downfield arm. It'd be great to give him a big-time playmaker.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you brought in Ryan Tannehill. You're trying to figure out that position, and I'm with you. How do you figure it out unless you give him the pieces to say, here they are, show us you can be that every game, win the games with your right arm type quarterback?
Again, I've never seen a draft call quite like this one. It's been a fun week so far. We've got tomorrow night, the weather's supposed to be stellar, and it appears that the rain is gone for much on the radar screen right now. So the weather and football gods have indeed come together with an idea that there could be thunderstorms that would have us evacuating the stage that was even talked about over the last 24 hours. Other than just a slight downpour about an hour ago, it's just a party scene unlike any other. Elvis impersonators and Titans fans everywhere about to hear the pick of the hometown team.
Going back to Mayock, he always did appreciate a high motor. He might appreciate that band more than you think, Rich.
Is that right? I like it. Good call there, DJ. So, Already, the Denver Broncos are on the clock right now, but we're going to have a nice moment here on the stage as 13 high school football captains from schools in Davidson County, Tennessee, are coming out with the Tennessee Titans pick.
To join me for the Titans pick are 13 high school football captains from teams across Nashville. These teams represent Metro Nashville public and private schools in Davidson County. They also exemplify commitment to team and community. Please welcome your local high school student athletes. With the 19th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Jeffrey Simmons, defensive tackle, Mississippi State.
Well, they went defensive tackle after all of our conversation about needing offensive firepower. What do you think, Daniel?
Well, he's a top 5 player in this class. If he's healthy, if he doesn't tear his ACL, he'd have been long gone by now. This is a guy that can do everything. Fletcher Cox, haven't been around him with the Philadelphia Eagles. This guy's very similar to him when you study him on college tape.
Thanks very much. By the way, I should know better during the NFL draft when I've got such tunnel vision to talk hockey. With all due respect to our next hosts of the draft in Las Vegas, Nevada, I'm aware the Vegas Golden Knights made the Stanley Cup final last year. Here we go. Here's the commissioner with the Broncos pick.
With the 20th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Noah Fant, tight end, Iowa.
Tremendous value here, Rich, to have Noah Fant still available at this point in time. And Joe Flacco, you go back and watch him when he was at his best. Dennis Pitta was his guy. He loved throwing the ball to the tight end. Now he's got an explosive tight end who's going to be able to scream down the seam. You're going to use him on those deep over routes, Coach. He's going to be a weapon in the passing game for Flacco.
No question. I watched this film. I thought about Jimmy Graham. I thought about Jared Cook from the Oakland Raiders. It's now at the New Orleans Saints. This guy is a mismatch. He is an issue. He is tall. He is long. He is fast. He is physical. This guy on little nickelbacks or on safeties or on linebackers, this guy's trouble. Big quarterbacks love this guy down the middle of the field.
Yeah, I thought Jared Cook as well. Maybe a little smoother than Jared Cook. He could go and move to the outside. You could line him up. Not necessarily an inline blocking tight end, but as a wing tight end that you could get him into the secondary. But he is a mismatch because he is so athletic, DJ.
You look at his height, weight, speed, you know who he compares favorably to? It's Vincent Jackson, the wide receiver. That's what type of skill set he possesses.
Well, Fant had an incredible combine, and now here he is as the 20th overall pick in the draft, going to the Denver Broncos. When we come back, the first of 2 first-round choices for the Seahawks. Overall spot, the Seahawks we're assuming are moving down into their spot at 30th overall. If that's the case, then the Seahawks will draft back-to-back in the first round.
We got Allison and Devontae Adams and St. Brown. I mean, they got a lot of young guys, but again, no superstars besides Devontae Adams.
With Seattle going down to 30 from 21, and for that right to give that to Green Bay, they get 2 fourth-round picks in this year's draft on Saturday. Here's the commissioner.
The Seattle Seahawks have traded the 21st pick to the Green Bay Packers. And with the 21st pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Darnell Savage, defensive back, Maryland.
Turns out we both made terrible points, Rich. Darnell Savage, explosive. You can play him all over the field. He ran in the 4 threes. He is always around the football.
50 board right there. All right there. Drew Lock is still sitting out there as a quarterback. Josh Rosen, we're assuming, is going to get traded by the Arizona Cardinals. But here we are at pick 23, 22 after Kyler Murray was traded to start, selected to start the night. And Rosen still is an Arizona Cardinal right now. As for the Philadelphia Eagles, let's get who they traded up 3 spots to go draft.
The Baltimore Ravens have traded the 22nd pick to the Philadelphia Eagles. With the 22nd pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Andre Dillard, tackle, Washington State.
I'll tell you what, there's less room for error with the Philadelphia Eagles. Nick Foles, their in case of emergency break glass guy, is gone. They've got to keep Carson Wentz upright and keep him healthy. This ensures you'll see a smooth transition whenever Jason Peters slides away. This guy's going to plug right in, and he's going to take over right where Peters left off, Coach.
I watched this guy for years, and this was my top tackle in the draft. His redirection on pass protection is uncanny for a guy his size. When you try that up and under move, he can reset right back inside. He's got long arms. He can punch. They didn't run the ball very well, or very much anyway, so you don't have a lot
Mike
of run
Leach, you
blocking.
don't say, huh?
Yeah, not on the run blocking on film, but what you see is an elite pass protector. Look at this guy fill up the entire hallway as he walks down. He's a big man. He is long. He's a great athlete. Not a good athlete. He's a great athlete. This is a great pick.
He's somebody I think in the run game is going to get better. We saw it at the Senior Bowl. He got better each and every day when he was out there. He's a fun player to watch. You want a left tackle to look like that, move like that, play like that. He's a prototype for what you need.
All right, here's the Texans pick. Is it a tackle? Is it a defensive back? Is it off the board for 50? What do we got here?
With the 23rd pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Titus Howard, tackle, Alabama State.
Titus Howard is my 50th overall player, but there is tremendous ability when you study him at Alabama State. You see the size there. He's played the right, the left side. He can handle speed easily, and you watched him against the big boys against Auburn. He more than held his own against that group. Josh Jacobs is another one of the highest character players in this draft. So not only a position of need, this guy lived in his car at one point in time. He's been through so much adversity. It'd be a great story if he went to the Raiders.
By the way, that was everybody's working for the weekend before here the commissioner joins us.
With the 24th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders select Josh Jacobs,
There it is.
running back, Alabama.
Do we know our Mayock or do we not know our Mayock? And Gruden's going to love this kid too, man. As you mentioned it, Daniel, a fascinating story for Josh Jacobs. He had to put his highlights on Twitter in order to get noticed by schools to get a scholarship offer. And Alabama came knocking, he went there, and now he's going to be coming knocking on the door of the AFC West for the Oakland Raiders.
And Coach, this is somebody that John Gruden's going to be able to use in a variety of ways, because at Alabama, he's in the backfield, he's in the slot, you can split him out wide, he's tough, he's physical, he can run inside, he can run outside. The only knock on him was he didn't touch the ball a lot, for 2 reasons. They were beating everybody 50-0 at halftime at Alabama, that's the way they do it down there, and they had so many stable backs, they rolled them through. But when it was go time in the SEC championship game, that's where the football went to Josh Jacobs. Same thing in the playoff game.
There's no question real quick about this kid and about John Gruden, actually. John Gruden tells people all the time, he's the son of a running backs coach. John Gruden loves to run the football. And this guy can run, as you said, inside and outside, and as important as anything else, this guy can catch the ball in the backfield. He's also unbelievably unselfish. This guy can pass protect. This guy was a lead blocker for some of their lateral runs. This guy's a heck of a football player.
All right, so the Ravens traded back into this spot. The Eagles moved up to go get Andre Dillard from Washington State to go and protect Carson Wentz. Now here come the Ravens, 25th overall. We finally got a running back. Do you pair Hollywood Brown with Lamar Jackson? Do you do something like that?
I think it's perfect, because to me, you're going to run. And Coach, you know, when you're running like that, pay it off. You need somebody that can pay it off down the field. That's Marquise Brown.
We'll see what happens here with the commissioner coming to the podium with the Ravens pick.
With the 25th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Marquise Brown.
There it is.
There we go.
Wide receiver, Oklahoma.
I love it. It is. So Marquise Brown shedding a tear. Yeah, that lift frank injury, but he still is one of the quickest players that you can see come out of college, period, in the 15-plus years that we've done this draft. And his cousin Antonio may not be in the AFC North anymore, but Hollywood Brown is going to be coming the Steelers' way for the Ravens, and this is going to be fun to watch, DJ.
I love this pick. Eric DeCosta's first pick as general manager of the Baltimore Ravens, and having been there, the Ravens haven't had a great track record at the wide receiver position, but no fear. This was the best player available. This is an outstanding fit. Don't worry about the past. Focus on the future. I love this pick, Coach.
Juice, juice, juice. This guy can run by everybody, and he makes it look easy. Tyreek Hill, Antonio Brown, his cousin, Brandon Cooks, that's what type of a guy this guy is. You need to account for him on every single play, or he will run right by you.
Yeah, to me, Coach, when I watched him, having been in Philadelphia with Deshaun Jackson, they are almost identical in size and in play speed.
It is raining a little bit harder here in Nashville, but that has not dampened the enthusiasm. All the fans lining Broadway as the NFL Draft continues. Earlier tonight, the Washington Redskins selected Dwayne Haskins 15th overall. Hey, Washington fans, you're getting busy again. You just made a trade with the Indianapolis Colts. You gave up your second rounder this year, number 46 overall, and a future second in 2020 as well.
Montez Sweat, defensive end.
One of the excellent leaders of that defensive unit.
A 2018 second team AP All-American selection.
I'm happy for Montez Sweat to go off the board here. He would have been long gone if there weren't some teams that removed him from their board. Length, speed. You talk about dominating a Senior Bowl. That's exactly what he did. Was awesome at the Combine as well. The concern, at times, he could play a little bit too high. Let's watch him coming off the edge here against Auburn. Win immediately with the burst. Flatten at the top of your rush and get to the quarterback.
Okay, so here's the Raiders' final first-round pick of the night. Once again, Mike Mayock is going to join us on Total Access on Raiders Cam after the night. The third first-round selection of Oakland coming up right now.
With the 27th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders select Jonathan Abram, defensive back, Mississippi State.
Old school, tough guy. There's a nasty way about him.
Jonathan Abram, safety.
Showing up and showing out.
A 2018 second team All-SEC selection.
Oh, Mike Mayock surprised us with his first of 3 first-rounders. Not so much with the next 2. Got my best running back and best safety. An energy giver. He's physical. The comp to me, this sounds rich, but Jamal Adams, when you watch Jonathan Abram play, and I talk about energy giver, the emotion. Look at these splash hits that he delivers for this Mississippi State defense that's so loaded. He'll fill the alley, work through traffic, and once he gets you in his sights, he does not hit the brakes. It is all gas, no brakes. Again, speed to the alley, coming downhill. Chest up, physical tackle. This is Benny Snell, big physical runner from Kentucky. Want to come in here, get some of this? Hello.
All right, there's the Chargers draft party bolting up on the Santa Monica Pier in beautiful, lovely Santa Monica, California. Look at that amusement park setting out there on the pier. Take my kids there all the time. Doesn't look like that when I take the kids there, to be very honest with you. So that's the draft party of the Charger fans there in Southern California. And the commissioner's hanging out with the Charger fans here. All right, here's the commissioner of the NFL with the pick of the Los Angeles Chargers.
With the 28th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Jerry Tillery, defensive tackle, Notre Dame.
Jerry Tillery, defensive tackle.
Closes the gap, nowhere to run.
Notre Dame's 2017 Lineman of the Year.
Jerry Tillery And be a dominant player on tape. I don't need to tell that to the guy that's 2 seats over from me, because the first note I wrote down was he dominated in that Stanford game. Coach, I apologize.
All right, our second night of the draft is going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're right back here. So Seahawks fans are about to hear who they're choosing 29th overall. They traded away the 30th overall pick to the
Seattle Seahawks select L.J. Collier, defensive end, TCU.
L.J. Collier, just outside my top 50, my 56th overall player, but very twitched up. You can move him inside and outside. My comparison is Michael Bennett. So the Seattle Seahawks clearly saw some things with L.J. Collier.
using the pick they got for Clark.
The Seattle Seahawks have traded the 30th pick to the New York Giants. With the 30th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select DeAndre Baker, defensive back, Georgia.
I believe this is our first corner off the board. DeAndre Baker goes. This is somebody on tape in the fall was clearly the best corner in this year's draft class. Did not have a great process going through the spring in terms of some of the workouts, the combine, and heard from folks that met with him. It didn't go as well as you'd hope, but the ability is outstanding. And the Giants clearly felt at this point in time, with no corners off the board, they could get their top corner in the draft. They go up and get George's Baker.
It's the first time the New York Giants have ever had 3 selections in the first round of the same draft. They've never had a 3 first-round night. There was such talk about Dave Gettleman of the Giants needing to replenish, which is why they move back into this round again. And for that, the Seahawks getting the Giants' second-round selection, 37th overall tomorrow night. Seattle, I mean, they came into the night with hardly any draft picks, just 3 draft picks after tonight, and they have totally stocked up. They now came into the night with the 2 first-rounders, a 3rd, a 4th, and a 5th. They leave with L.J. Collier, 3 more 4s, a 2 and a 5th. So they've got lots going on now.
They love draft picks, and you hit it. They've been able to collect a bunch. And
the 6th-round pick from Saturday and the pick that we're about to hear from the commissioner belongs to the Falcons.
The Los Angeles Rams have traded the 31st pick to the Atlanta Falcons. With the 31st pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Caleb McGarry, tackle, Washington.
Big right tackle from Washington. Perseverance, he's had a lot of adversity health-wise and growing up in a tough situation. He's a nasty finisher when you study him on tape. He's a little bit raw in pass protection. You're drafting him for his overall nastiness. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Here's just from the Senior Bowl. Watch him get his hands. This is L.J. Collier, who we just saw go. Throw him on the ground. Now you're seeing working against Zach Allen from Boston College. Keep your hands in, then jump on you when you go down.
Final pick on the clock, Bill Belichick and the Patriots, the defending world champs once again.
That's the one thing that they haven't had in a while is that guy outside of Hogan that can really go down the field. And Tom Brady's got this arm. I don't care how old he is. He can throw the ball anywhere you want to throw it on the football field to give that guy some kind of a weapon to really scare people.
The New England Patriots, one more time, they won 7 rings. Why not? Okay. Well, this guy's getting a lot of screen time right now. Is that Sully or Fitz? I don't know who that is.
I think I saw Matt Patricia next to him.
What do you think they might do here, Kurt? Obviously, it's anybody's guess here at number 32 overall. As you can see, the pick is in, and also we could party every day and rock and roll all night.
Get that drummer some ice.
My word. Just give me a little Spotify or something. Take it away, Commish.
With the 32nd pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select N'Keal Harry, wide receiver, Arizona State. To all our fans here in Nashville, over 200,000 people attended tonight.
Wow.
Thank you for your passion. We'll see you all tomorrow night.
So they do take a wide receiver, but not the one that we were talking about. What do you think here, DJ?
Yeah, they did a lot of work on N'Keal Harry. Coach, you know him really well, inside, outside, very physical, can go up and play the ball above the rim. I thought they needed to get bigger on the outside. They got a little bit small. Now they've got some size and physicality with N'Keal Harry.
There's no question about it. This guy's big, he is long, and it says power forward in your notes right there. This guy can go up and get the ball.
Yeah, the 50-50 balls, I compared him to Des Bryant, reminded me of him coming out of Oklahoma State. When the ball's up in the air, it's his. That's just the way that he plays the game, and he's returning punts. He's that type of an athlete. Didn't know how fast he was going to be. Surprised us when he ran a 4.53. But this was a highly recruited player. Could have gone anywhere in the country. Decided to stay there in Arizona. Go up and get the ball in the red zone. That's his MO. That's what he does best.
And you saw it every time you turned on the film. There was one of those where he's torquing his body and he's going up and getting the football. Reminded me a little bit of Larry Fitzgerald, the way he was able to track it with that big body, hold off the defender, and go up and get the football. What a night. Fireworks indeed here in Nashville. What a beautiful first night it was, with Broadway all lit up with fans and neon, and then the picks coming from the stage. It started with Arizona choosing Kyler Murray and ends with Arizona State's N'Keal Harry going to New England. For Kurt Warner and David Shaw and also Daniel Jeremiah and all the men and women who brought you the first round of the draft from our trucks and from all parts of the NFL Network landscape, I am Rich Eisen saying thanks for watching. NFL Total Access is now